We're going to do it here now. We're over here now. Hello and welcome to the Comedy Club podcast. We are, for the first time, recording out of the green room, the blue room in the Lawrence, Kansas. We're here in the good old LFK, and I'm joined by one of my favorite people on the planet, Emma Willmann. Hi, Emma.
Hi, Dustin. Honored to be here.
Did we just hold hands the whole time?
Yeah, we were supposed. Remember what happened to Valentine's Day? I have a faint memory of you saying that we were going to do something on Valentine's Day. Do you remember that?
And then, but you had to reschedule.
Oh,
so like
me.
we did summer, and then we moved to Valentine's, and then you're like, I have to move this.
Oh.
But then I said, hey, I got this new club open. Can we just get you down?
Oh yeah, that's what
now?
it was.
So we did it.
Okay, yeah. Well, I was happy to be here. Great room. I had a lot of fun.
You having fun here?
I'm having fun. I'm having fun despite the fact that yesterday I ordered Chipotle and I had it come to the comedy club instead of the hotel. And then so I texted Dustin at about probably like 2 or 3, and I was like, hey, I think that I made a mistake.
No. It was like at like 5:30 or 6 o'clock.
Okay, I texted you later, and I was, oh yeah, that right. So I ordered it at 2 or 3. About 5:30, I was like, my food never came. I was starving. I texted Dustin. I was like, is there any chance like my Chipotle is there? And you're like, it is. It'll be here when you get here. And I was like, great. So I came in. I ate some of it yesterday, and then I got sick.
So I didn't notice it when I got here, and then I was walking out at a point early mid-afternoon, and I see this bag of food, and I assumed one of my staff members ordered it last night and then just left it. Nope. Part of me, and they didn't come inside. They literally just left it on the door in the entryway.
It's because I left a note saying, please leave it in the lobby. So he must have assumed it was in the lobby.
Okay. That's
and then
funny.
And then I ate it. This is my thing. This year, I'm going to get it together. I'm not eating food that's been sitting out for hours. Things like this. I need to nip it in the bud. I can't keep operating like this. It's called stirring the pot, where you create your own problems. There's no reason for me to be sick today.
None.
And then yet, like, I was like, I'm not creating any more easily avoidable issues are out this year.
And you're not a vegetarian. You eat the meats. You eat the meats.
I do eat meat, yeah.
And it was meat, chicken, a chicken thing.
Chicken and steak.
Yeah, it is a good 5 hours, but I think maybe more it's Chipotle. Like,
could have been.
You know?
Could have been.
Come on. You've ordered pizza and had a slice hours later.
I am very, I don't know if liberal is the right word, but like careless, like whatever the right terminology for extremely open to eating things even past the expiration date. Like, I am down to do that. So I've eaten things that have been left out for exuberant amounts of time.
Okay, so I've taken like the health inspection class of managers course, stuff like that, right? So, and when you're taking the course, in case you know, they explain to you like there's a difference between expired and best by. Best if you, right? So best by is like a suggestion.
Yes, and
right?
then isn't it like a month later is expired?
It depends on what you're using. You know what I mean?
Cheese.
Like cottage cheese probably has a best by.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
But like chicken's gonna be like do not use by.
Totally.
Like
You're
especially
done.
raw.
Yes.
So restaurants, you have to follow the expired, and you have to treat best by as the expiration date. You only have, for raw meat in a restaurant, you have 7 days to cook it, and then you have 7 days once it's cooked. So
that's pretty good.
Right.
It's not like a crazy turnover.
Right.
It feels reasonable.
Yeah. And
makes it scary when you see the places that have like a D rating. So that means they're like doing it even past.
I don't know. We're so picky about what, like, I have an excellent staff that makes sure that we're just on top.
And the kitchen is very clean.
Food's important to me.
Yep.
I like food.
It's important to me too. I'm just a fucking idiot. I mean, would you have eaten something that had been sitting out a couple hours?
Oh, yeah.
You would have? Okay.
Oh,
all right,
so
good.
I went home early last night. I ordered a pizza, watched a movie.
Nice.
And I mean, look, that pizza sat there it was definitely out for a couple hours. And I was like, I'll have another slice. The seasoning.
It gives a little extra. Normally, when something's been sitting, like I'll have something sit out I'll cook it.
I think that's what the basil was for.
Yeah. That's how I got to start seasoning stuff moving forward. I'll have seasons with actual. I'm learning. There's the pots of stuff. I'll like leave it out, and then like the next day when I have it, I do feel like it tastes better. There'll be like a saltiness to it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna change my ways. Do you have any goals for the year?
For the
2026 is just around the corner.
don't fail clubs.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm about to turn around and open a jazz bar in Kansas City by that club as well. That thing has been in the works.
You told me about
long.
that the last time I was there.
It's ridiculous,
yeah.
Emma. It's the whole process has been ridiculous. I will never open another business in KCMO.
Do you think is that just like what, like whenever someone's like training for something hard, or like anytime I've ever done something where it's like really tough, I'm like, I'm never doing this again. But then once you do it, you're like,
no,
it's just
until
too tough.
they get until they get that better. Their planning and development department is horrendous.
I remember you saying that because I think the last time I was at the Comedy Club of Kansas City, I remember very distinctly being there right after COVID, because it was the first room I did coming out of COVID.
Like if I relocate from where I'm at in KC, I'll probably go to Overland Park or something.
Really?
I'll go to it would be nice to go to like Crossroads or downtown or something, but KCMO makes it so difficult.
Yeah.
It's so difficult.
Not business friendly.
It's not. I mean, it's not. There are like general contractors who just refuse to do it anymore.
Damn.
I mean, so, and their whole process of getting a liquor license is absurd as well. Like we tried to get a 3:00 for the jazz bar, and then
what's a 3? Like you can
3:00 you can serve till 3.
Yeah.
Instead of the standard 1:30.
Nice.
To get that late night traffic to come out and for the music and stuff. But it's like a voting process, and they send out forms to like the neighborhood. So we have like 80-year-old women going, it's already loud enough with the Tesla dealership. Like, what are you
How much
talking
noise is the Tesla
We're a
dealership
jazz
making?
bar.
Right.
Like, we don't even have big speakers. You'll never hear us.
If it's in the complex where the comedy club is, there's no residential houses around there.
They're over yonder.
Okay.
I said yonder.
But they're not going to be, yonder's not going to be here.
No, we don't have semi-trucks dropping off cars in the middle of the night.
Right, totally.
Yeah.
That damn Tesla dealership has got them all riled up.
Saxophone's really just tooting all night.
Are you going to have to go like lobby these people?
No, we just took the 1:30 and we'll reapply after once it gets going.
I mean, personally, I feel like nothing good happens after 1:30 when you're out anyway, but maybe at a jazz club it's different because you're lounging.
It's a different environment.
Vibe,
like we want to capitalize on some late night food traffic here in Lawrence.
True.
In this because everyone's like, there's not a lot of food options downtown. But like, I only want to go to a certain point. Like, I know the most money to be made is after the bars close, that 2 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Oh my God, you'll spend any amount of the money. When I went to college in Boston, there was this food truck that would go out. My roommate had a boyfriend at Boston College. And sometimes I would go to the parties there, and there was a food truck that would go out probably right then at 2, and they would sell hot dogs for like 15. I mean, they're giant hot dogs, but it was like $12-15, and there'd be a line. It was like a thing because people would take pictures of them like eating the hot dogs. They were like very like ridiculously. They're like very like pornographic.
I'm sorry, what were they like again?
With the hot dogs. Everyone would take pictures of it. It was like a thing because there'd be these giant. But they're making so much money because you're drunk, and then you will pay anything to eat something if you've got a buzz on. I feel
so. It's funny. Like I just hired this new cook here. Great. My kitchen staff here in Lawrence is fantastic now.
Nice.
It was hard to find people.
Right.
Like, it was hard to find qualified, mentally stable, hygienic.
How do you decide if someone's mentally stable,
bro? Talk to them.
Really?
It's like there's something not right with you, man.
Fuck.
With
so,
you,
sorry. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It's we'll put a
thank you. Beep.
But so the first month was very hard. We were lucky enough. The same day, I mean, and my kitchen manager from KC, we interviewed so many people out here, and it was like, what is wrong?
Yeah.
And then we finally, in the same day, had a bunch of very qualified people, and I took 2 of them. I'm like, you're both hired. I don't know.
Did the mentally unstable people get mad when they don't get hired? Because I feel like mentally unstable people wouldn't take too well to rejection.
No, they look sad and walk 45 minutes home.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that mean?
You rejected me.
I guess I'm gonna go home now.
At least they tried. They came out and tried.
They tried.
Maybe it'll be a numbers game.
I mean, what I look for the most when hiring is stability, is longevity at your jobs.
Yes.
If your resume is just full of like 2 months, 3 months, 2 months, I ain't doing it.
Also have the insight on that to like lie. I would say
they don't even lie.
They should at least lie. Like
you would think they have the common sense to lie about it.
Because I've been a reference for people before.
Yeah,
it's happened. I think I was 3 references. On the third one, I said I'm not doing this anymore because two. The second one, I said I'm not doing it anymore. The first one was for a friend of mine who he was like, "Will you say that I worked at I worked at a restaurant for like 1 month and then I hopped around to a bunch of restaurants. Will you say that you were my manager there for like 3 years or something?" I was like, done. It was easy. And then the second, I had told someone that I did that, and she was like, "Will you be my reference?" And I was like, "Sure." And then she was like, "It's for an admin job." Hand to God, she's like, they're going to call you for this admin job. Just say that we worked at the same company together, whatever. It was for a securities firm that dealt with cybersecurity.
Oh my God.
So this person's like grilling me. It was like international security. It was like an Israeli securities firm. So this guy is like grilling me on whether or not this person's a qualified candidate, and I was like sweating. Like I was like trying to like text her at the same time, like, "Are you crazy?" Like I said I could be your reference, saying we worked at a restaurant to get a securities firm. Like I don't know how to answer these questions. And she did end up getting the job, but I was like, I'm never doing that again. Because he was like person to person, like, "Would you hire?" Like I felt bad.
See, I think that's about the only thing you can ask is, would you hire them again?
He asked me that 15 different ways. He was like, like, can you speak to her character? Like that, like really, like he was like, "Is this an honest person? Like, would you trust?" And I'm just like lying to him. And I felt like awful about it. And he was like, he's like, "I really, really appreciate your time. Like, truly, like, thank you." And
I have new employees ask me sometimes if I'll write letters lying about how long they've been here. So like they can get apartments or something like that.
I get that. Because you got to get that. I mean, when they want you to have a letter from your old landlord being your reference, your old landlord doesn't want to write a letter usually. I know. You know.
Well, what I don't like about rental now is that you used to have credit and rental history,
right?
And now your credit is more important than your rental history. Ooh. So like your base of living is determined off of a credit score,
right?
For a decent place to live, and that's not fair.
Anything that has to do with the credit score, I'm not a huge fan of.
Yeah,
because they get you.
Yeah, you know. How's your credit?
I mean, it's not my favorite thing about myself. I'll tell you that. but part of the problem is
it in the 6s? Do you even know?
Okay, now I think it is.
Okay,
but that's good for me. I think it's 620 now, but that's like I'm doing great because
it takes time to build.
But this was like me after I've like built it up. Like I had to do the thing where I got like a prepaid card and like did all that to build it back up.
I mean, I don't have great credit. It's now good, and it's taken years.
Does it help that because it's also like the more things you put on credit, the more that...
Yeah. COVID wrecked me a little bit.
Right.
And there was like one thing that really hurt me, and I fought it, and I disputed it so many times.
I disputed a couple things.
I took like a small line of credit from a credit union just to have a little personal finance while opening the KC location, pay bills. I mean, I maxed it out so quick, but I was paying on. And then COVID happened and I didn't pay shit. And you could see payment on time. COVID happened, no payment, and then payments, right? And it's like you can clearly see.
It's a clear pattern of behavior that's not based on you being unreliable or you forgetting to pay it.
Nobody gave a shit.
Yeah.
So I got to wait 7 years. So a couple before that comes off, because that's how long. But you
could say that now I know I'm advocating lying a lot, but one thing I've heard does work is
we'll call this episode dishonest.
You could say that you could say you had a crippling drug addiction, and then you got sober.
That's worse.
And then you got so. I guess it wouldn't make sense if it was a drug addiction that lasted exactly 5 months. You'd be like, but you could say like you had a crippling, like something happened, and you were destitute. But wouldn't they give you some compassion for that?
Look, it's fine. I'm just a heroin addict. Yeah, it's fine.
I was a 5-month heroin addict. Give me a break. And then they'll pull this freaking interview up in court, and they'll go, "Who is your friend?"
I'd like to enter Exhibit A, please.
That's why when I got audited, I talked about it on so many podcasts and stuff. But whatever. What are you gonna do?
So my credit went 2015. I kind of had to like start taking jobs. You know, like a little bit here and there, and like okay, like because that's when kids started entering my life,
and that changes everything.
Everything. So I kind of like came off the road and moved back from LA and stuff. And as soon as I took this job, and it was in flooring, I got into the flooring industry, sales, whatever, and I was
Did you know someone in flooring, or how did you?
No. Oh, I applied.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's what
I've done so many jobs.
I've done a lot of weird. I've done like weird jobs too, where I would just, especially sales jobs are very quick to hire you.
I actually did well. It's a weird industry that I succeeded.
That's
all
great.
The shit I've done. I was like, okay,
You're good at selling floors.
I loved selling carpet. I really did. I don't know why. I like
so
carpet.
Random.
I mean, look at this carpet.
It's a nice
I bought
carpet.
this carpet from my old job, actually.
They're hard to keep clean, but it's a nice. I guess that keeps the turnover high.
So when I took that, I sat down and I was like, okay. I looked at my credit. I'm like, it was in the 5s. Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
Oh, I've been there easy.
Low to low 5.
Yes.
Because I don't give a shit. I was slept in a partitioned living room space, and I rented out my bedrooms in LA.
I would forget to pay it all the time. I did that too. I would Airbnb my apartment. I used to Airbnb it, and then I would be like, "Oh, I'll just Airbnb it while I'm still there." Like it was a mess.
I paid no rent, just a few bills. I rented out the bedrooms. I lived in. I did not care about.
Did you
credit.
I got in trouble for doing that.
No,
I got in trouble because I got greedy with the Airbnb because I realized how easy it was, and I was doing it all the time. This is a while ago, and I remember someone in the building when I wasn't there was like, "Hey Emma, your cousins from Hong Kong are here," and I was like,
"Oh my god!"
Yeah, and they go, "Stop Airbnb-ing your place," and I was like, "Damn it!" Because I just told everyone I was like, "Say you're my cousin." If anyone asks what you're doing, and she was like, "Your cousins are here from Hong Kong," and I was like,
"I'm a cousin."
Yeah, and I was like, yeah. You don't see the family resemblance. So I got, but it was because I got.
How's Uncle Wong?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You don't see it.
You don't see it.
That's how I got busted though for my Airbnb operation.
So I told myself, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna work, and in 5 years, I
get your credit back up.
I was like, I'm gonna get my credit up, and in 5 years, I'm gonna open my own business. That was my plan when I started, and then I did it in 3, and I opened the comedy.
Hell yeah!
And
did you have any?
But here's the thing: the SBA only looks for
Small Business Association.
They only $650. That's when they'll give you money.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's when they will. $650 is all they look for.
And then do you have to have a business plan?
It helps, but these days, I mean, ChatGPT.
I know
it didn't exist, right? Like,
ChatGPT was amazing.
Hey, I need a business plan for this and this and that. It's done.
I'm a user of ChatGPT.
Yeah,
I'm trying to use it less. There's a comedian, Lisa Traeger, really got in my head about it. She was like, she had a lot of good reasons saying like you have to stop using it. I can't recall them, but I remember that they really it's like the environment and you're losing your ability to think and stuff like that. Because I use it a lot.
I wouldn't call it the ability to think.
Ask her about it. She's got a lot of good.
She'll be in Kansas City in a couple months.
Ask her about it. She's got a lot of things about the ChatGPT.
I will ask her.
But she did get through to me, so I started using it.
This whole episode was written on ChatGPT.
Every head movement,
word
everything.
for word.
Yeah, hold hands at 1 minute in. Yeah, I use it. I love ChatGPT. I mean, I like it. It does make mistakes. I've caught it on making mistakes before, but for food for thought and for helping me organize my thoughts, it really helps.
I asked ChatGPT. So when I was looking for different locations, I was looking at different college towns in different areas for this when to open this next club. I asked ChatGPT's opinion about, hey, which area would be better, and it was like, man, the breakdown, the population, the reasoning.
Great.
Is this what's a good location in Lawrence for the? I mean, it's insane.
Anything with pulling data and stuff too. That's where it's like, do you know how long that would have taken me the rest of my life to sit and do that?
I don't know how to write a business plan.
No idea.
What are you talking about?
Totally.
No.
I'll ask it I'll ask it, I don't do the thing where I'm like, what does this text message mean? I don't ask it about my personal life, so I've stopped short of that because I think that could get a little slippery.
Yeah.
But I'll ask it a lot of health questions, and I ask it not to do the thing where it tells me it's a good idea, because has it done this to you before? Where it's like, oh, that's a brilliant question, Dustin.
Oh, it's a good question.
I don't like that, because I'll be like, what is it? What are signs of low iron? I'll be like, it's so amazing that you're asking questions like this, Emma. And I'm like, no. I don't need you to fluff me like that, because then it feels like,
why are you pandering?
That's what it feels like. And I'm like, this is weird. But that, I think it doing that is what then makes people fall in love with it. Because if something's like, that's a really good idea. Good question, Dustin. Good question, Dustin. After a while, you start being like, what are you doing?
Then
later?
it's like her. Like
yeah,
really
exactly.
Her.
Because people fall in love with the robots.
I'm getting married.
Exactly.
To who?
ChatGPT. Wait, I'm seeing ChatGPT. People and
you
people,
just have a laptop with a like a bridal like,
up with the thing,
and then it's like, do you take this man?
Yeah, it pauses.
Great question.
Yeah, it is a good question.
Yes.
Yeah. People give it little names, do a little voices.
Does it?
Oh yeah, you can have a voice. I don't with mine, but you can like.
I don't have a voice. I still read it.
I still read it too, but you can have it like have a little voice and all. It's gonna be a whole thing.
I paid $18 for this chai tea.
The hell is in it?
I DoorDashed it.
Oh, I know.
It's more to bring it to me than the door. It's hot. It's warm.
It's so convenient.
It's so cold outside.
It's
like
so cold.
Teens tonight, and all I wanted was a hot chai latte, and like, so I DoorDashed it, $18 with I put it like it's across the street. I mean, I tipped them well. A lot of that.
It's just across the street.
I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
I really don't care. Just bring me Starbucks. Don't give a fuck. Go to Topeka and bring it. I don't care. It was here quick though.
I Uber Eats something. I was in Tyler, Texas not too long ago, and I Uber Eats the steak from Applebee's, and I don't know where they brought it from, because by the time the steak got there, the styrofoam had congealed with the steak. And you know what? No. And I ate that, and I was fine. See, Chipotle. So maybe it was a Chipotle, because I ate it, and I don't.
I've seen the people working in restaurant industries out here.
Really?
Don't. And because Kansas minimum wage is shite. Right?
Really?
It's shite. It's like $7 an hour.
Damn.
So there's a lot of kitchen workers out here who then when I interview
is that livable?
Fuck no.
Damn.
There's a lot of kitchen workers, especially in chains, making like $12-13 an hour, and I'm like, oh man.
How does Kansas City get away with doing that? They just like, no one's lobbying for the higher minimum wage.
Like my cooks in KC are close to mid-20s.
Nice.
You know what I mean? Like,
great.
So and out here,
and then that helps you retain.
I started
people.
here like high teens.
That's
and
great.
It's a much smaller club though, so it's like especially getting started.
And that's also going to help you retain people too.
Yes,
because
it's great for the market. I would love to be able to pay, but again, it's half the size.
Right.
So we're only generating and we're not even generating that half the revenue yet.
Right.
You know, so. But yes, it's important to me.
How long do you give yourself when you open a business where you're like, okay, it has to be profitable in like this amount of time?
A day.
Damn.
No. I mean, I didn't come in with rose-colored glasses.
Yeah.
I was like, and I kind of even said, I'm like, this club will be paying its own bills in 4 to 6 months.
That's good.
And then probably be packed in a year. And that's very
that's great.
That's very optimistic, but I see what our pre-sales are moving. We've been open 6 weeks,
right?
You know, so I see we've had some very good shows. You know, we've had close to 100 people in here for several shows,
and people are like excited to be like out.
The word of mouth out here, as long as we stay consistent and we're friendly and the service is good and the food and the drinks and the comics and all of that, the word of mouth has been great.
Who'd you have opening weekend?
I did a soft opening with Mike Baldwin.
Nice. He was with me in Kansas City one weekend. He was fun.
And then my opening weekend, I brought in JC Carias.
Nice.
Just monster, you know.
Do you ever miss doing? Oh yeah, I know him. Oh, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
With his hair.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's funny. Yeah, we did it. We both recorded a Don't Tell comedy set on the same night. Yeah, like different shows, but on the same night. Like,
were you gonna ask if I miss comedy?
Do you ever miss doing it?
I'm so busy.
So you don't miss it at all.
So I know that I have empty gaps. Of like dopamines and like
so do comedians, so do people that still do comedy for sure,
right? And I'm like,
sure,
and I'm like, where do I fill these?
Right,
and I know where, but I don't want to be first off, I don't want to be the club owner who's putting himself on stage all the time.
True.
I think that's one of the things that have helped separate us is like I focus on building a community,
right?
And there's lots of upcoming. It means I really enjoy as much as. Building young comics and creating talent is performing these days. I mean, dude, I'm a single dad. I have 2 kids now, 2 clubs, almost a
right.
I know how much time and energy it takes to be really good.
Also, I feel like if you are a club owner and you put yourself up, then it's like they're talking about the pressure is on to perform well too, because like you're not gonna feel like you can like mess around or try new things, because it's like people are gonna be like, oh, and then you said no to me. Like, you wouldn't let me do this, but then you're talking about...
If I really wanted to, I could probably position myself with some friends to go like feature out of town at their clubs here and there. You know, and I changed my act, so I've gotten on stage a little bit. I have like a multimedia, like I have a whole like slideshow presentation of my kids.
Oh wow!
I mean, it kills. It really does. It's a lot of fun. It's different than anything. I kind of took everything I was working on that I'd done over the years and just compiled it all into one thing.
Your kids know that they're in it?
A little bit, but a little bit. It's a lot of fun.
That's a whole other level, being in your parents' comedy act.
Yeah. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, you actually came. The first time I met you was shortly after I opened that KC.
Yeah, I remember.
And I was in a parental pickle.
You're in a parental pickle, and we went to get barbecue with your mom.
Joe's. Remember that.
Only time I've ever gone out with a club owner's mom.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How was that fun?
It was fun. It was the only time I've ever done that. I remember we went to a barbecue place, and I remember you talking about, I just remember you being stressed out about wanting to see your kids.
I was devastated.
Yeah, I remember that.
I have never been so sad and angry in my life.
My parents had a really bad divorce.
4 months is how long it took to get them back, and $20,000.
Woo!
It was not
Which
good.
4 months when you're in it seems like forever. In the grand scheme of it, it's not a long time, but for that.
You go to bed for 160 days in a row without your kids.
And the tough thing is you don't know if that's going to be over. That's when you're like, because my parents had a really bad divorce, so I remember hearing about the stresses of...
I just had to convince their mom to bring him back and tell her that tell her I would help her get into an apartment when she got back.
Where had they gone?
She just took him. Her mom came and picked him up and took him to California.
So a little kidnappy.
It was very kidnappy.
Yeah, that's a little kidnappy.
It was very kidnappy.
Yeah.
But we weren't married, so I had really no rights.
Even though you're the dad?
Dad, birth certificate, main supporter. The child family laws are horrendous.
Damn.
They're horrendous, and they're a century outdated.
I didn't know that was like that if you had to be married to like get access to custody of kids.
Parental custody laws we're still operating on the laws that were designed to protect women who had kids out of wedlock in the 1920s.
Okay.
That's just
and they
facts.
just haven't been updated.
Never been updated. But fathers are still starting to get rights more and this and that. So
I remember
I'm full custody
stuff.
now.
I remember that with my dad and mom, and it was like the whole the torment. But I was kind of like I was a kid, so I didn't really get it.
She gave us a 2-minute light. We're gonna end this on a high note.
Custody, baby. But you got him back, so that is
back, baby. We're back.
That is a talk about a high note.
I'm back. You're back. This is back. You're killing it, by the way.
I'm trying.
You're the funniest. I love you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
I'm glad you could be here.
I appreciate the support.
Speaking of children, in our infancy of this, you're always here early on.
That's true. Yeah, that's true, because it was like your first 6 weeks in Kansas City.
I think for new clubs, it's important to present really funny.
I appreciate it,
and that's what keeps people coming back. I think long term. What do you want to promote? Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be on tour starting in March, like every weekend. So all my tickets are at Emmawillmann.com, and then I'm on Facebook, Instagram constantly, TikTok as well, but Facebook and Instagram, I'm always on those too.
Guys, follow Emma online. Find her in your city or a city near you. It's been wonderful recording for the first time here in Lawrence, Kansas at the Comedy Club of Lawrence. We started holding hands. We're going to hold hands out. Follow us, subscribe, the Comedy Club LFK, the Comedy Club KC. Find a show, come out, laugh. Bye.